Hello again. You want to do a little bit of Googling and try to dig in to the term democratic socialism. And if you listen to what folks like Bernie Sanders says, that 1% have it all and we need to share. Well, democratic socialism is pure communism. And we know communism, for the most part, doesn't work. And if you listen to Hillary, she calls herself a progressive. Speaking of progressive, you folks out there that have progressive insurance, if you're a Republican, you might want to find another insurance company. But that's a different story. In either case, democratic socialism is absolute pure communism. Now, why am I making reference to communism? Well, for a whole lot of reasons. If you go back into history and look at Frank Marshall Davis, well, Frank Marshall Davis was a communist. He was on the FBI watch list. That's one of the reasons that they had to come up with a different papa for little Barry, because they couldn't have him be associated with a known communist that's on a communist watch list. Along came Barack Obama Sr. going to university in Hawaii. He was black. They needed a black guy because his mama, Ann Dunham, got knocked up by Frankie. Frank used to take pictures of Ann Dunham in the nude and put them into magazines. That's how he made a little bit of extra income. Anyway, that's a different story. I'm sort of digressing, but the point is that Obama's surrounded himself with communists. I think Bill Ayers' papa was a full-blown communist. Many of Obama's close friends are communists. Diaper babies is what they're known as. So what people need to realize is democratic socialism is in fact communism. And the reason that it's so appealing to so many people is that most have little and few have a lot. So the idea is to incite those that have a little by promising that you'll take it from those that have a lot and give it to those that have a little, irrespective of the fact that those that have a lot may have worked hard to obtain the lot that they have. But it doesn't matter, because communism doesn't look at the education level or the effort level of those that don't have a lot and compare it to those that do have a lot. All they want to do is take it from those that have a lot and give it to those that don't have a lot to get the votes. Are you sort of getting the picture? So this communism with Bernie Sanders, and in essence really with Hillary Rodham Clinton, is all one and the same. They're pushing communism, which is what Barack Hussein Obama grew up with. His mother was, from what I've read, also a communism, as was his grandmother. You know what they say? The fruit of an apple tree doesn't fall too far from the apple tree. We have been duped. And it's time the American people wake up and demand DNA testing of the family residing at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. what we'll find out won't be surprising or shocking to many of my viewers, but it will be surprising and shocking to most of America who have bought in to the lies. That's sort of what I think. Let me know what you think.